club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a visual.
Proud of it. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just finishing up some last minute stuff. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Okay, my pleasure. Our pleasure.
Yeah, right? I know. We've got Aaron and Mike, you-Sijo, Mike Dimaggio in the studio with us.
Yeah, I got my new title.
I know. Grab that microphone, pull it up to your face, and let's talk about everything that you've got going on, because it's been like Mr. Toad's wild ride with you.
We had a lot the last time I was here. We were talking about it, a lot of great things that Inspirations Everywhere is doing. And we're still doing that. We had a great inaugural year with me taking over as president. And we were kind of searching for our place. We were working with the Falmouth Recovery Center. We had this great new program, recovery-based martial arts going on. And then things kind of took a turn a few months back. We found a beautiful space in Mashpee to house Inspirations Everywhere. NBWK Kung Fu. We're going to bring that there. And we're opening a beautiful new facility called the Center.
And now it's real, because now you've got rent to pay. So
yes, we signed a lease. We got a 5-year lease. Rent, we got to pay rent. So instead of opening, I've had other Kung Fu schools before. I've been in Mashpee since '97. Instead of opening and pigeonholing it to a Kung Fu school, we decided to go ahead, now that we have the nonprofit, open this up as the Center for Wellness. Where I love it. Yeah, we're going to create and provide community programs. Recovery support is going to be big. Holistic wellness programs. We're looking for energy workers. If you're out there and you got a product you're trying to get to the public, it's so hard for us little people in business to get our footing, because it's so expensive. A lot of people are out there working out of their houses, right? Just like we have been.
Gotta get it done.
Yeah, I have been for 10 years, and we are just blessed that we have this beautiful space now, and we want to create a team of people. Our good friend Bree from Brilliantly Balanced is going to be our program director over there outside of the Kung Fu. She's going to help me handle the team of practitioners that we are trying to attract. If you think you'd be a good part of our team, please, please, please contact me, comment, message me, DM. My cell phone is on my information. Text me. We are trying to put together a great team of people to provide a wide variety of resources to our community, including group classes, including one-on-one personal training, things like massage, acupuncture, anything along those lines. We hope that you can walk through the doors at the new center and sign up for what you're looking for.
The total wellness package.
The total wellness package.
But you'll still have Kung Fu there. And we are so excited to have you. We've got our final Kids Day at the Mashpee Farmers Market, which is happening this Sunday. And you're going to be there right in the beginning. We always do a wellness hour. And I think people sometimes forget it. They'll see it in the background and wonder, this is totally free. You can just come walk over and jump right into this class or whatever the demonstration is and learn about nutrition, learn about movement. We've had all kinds of yoga movement. We've had flow. We've had just any sort of wellness. And we're really excited to have you come and show your stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I was there last week. What a great event you guys got going on over there. And I'm looking around and looking at the beautiful field. We have shade. We have sunny areas. So we're just going to bring our normal Sunday schedule over to the farmers market on Sunday. We'll be there. I believe the market opens at 11, right?
Yes.
So we'll be there 12 to 2. We're going to offer a nice Tai Chi class from 12 to 1. So you can learn all about the art of Tai Chi and Qigong, the breathing, the beautiful slow-moving Tai Chi that very popular now. And then being Kids Week, we have a kids class going on from 1 to 2 p.m. Hopefully my boy here, Aaron's going to be over there. We're going to have a lot of fun. They had bubbles and all kinds of other stuff. And, it's free. It's totally free. And if you come to our classes over at the field and you want to sign up for a couple of free weeks over at the center where NBWK will be having its new home, This is a great chance for us to connect with the community, let them know we're back, because I have been teaching out of the basement for 10 years.
Yep.
But a lot of people remember, back in the day on Route 151 or on Route 130 or wherever they came. I got kids that come to me now that have their own kids.
Yeah.
So I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And we're very excited about this one because this is the first time as you-Sijo. You-Sijo means founder. That means I've founded my own style or my own mixture of Kung Fu.
Okay, because I was wondering where the seafood is,
Yeah.
you-Sijo. And good morning, Dan.
Yeah.
Hi, and hi, Jane. Great. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got you-Sijo with his new title. So that means you founded your own practice.
I founded my own combination of the traditional Kung Fu martial arts that I've trained over 30 years. Meaning I'm not teaching a standard family style that I am where I have people above me.
Okay.
And I have had my style looked at, tested. I've had people sit on boards to check it out, and I have been awarded the title of you-Sijo last summer.
That was pretty impressive. Meanwhile, your wife was going through her training.
Oh, my wife has come a long way. She is they call Simu is the title for the wife of a Sifu, but she brings a special meaning to that title because she also trains. She's a 2nd degree black sash now.
You don't mess with her.
No, she's amazing. She is 115 pounds of lightning, and we call her McFlurry from her fighting style.
I love it, McFlurry.
Yeah, she'll hit you 25 times before you know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, our collaboration, she's a school teacher in Sandwich now. The way our lives are set up, we have our wonderful young son, Aaron, here, who is our head of security.
I love it.
At the center. You're going to design our security system over there at the center?
Yep.
Okay. What do you got in mind? Any ideas?
Yes.
Okay.
And first we should put up security cameras, and then we should try and find some spiky Legos and try and put them as close to the window as possible, because that's where robberies usually break in.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to step on Legos?
This is like a Home Alone situation. I'm loving it.
That's the first I heard of it.
It's a family affair, you guys. Spiky Legos.
Yeah.
Who knew that would be the one?
But getting back to the whole thing,
Aaron, you're awesome.
I didn't really, it wasn't my intent to venture back out into the commercial world again. I shut it down 10 years ago, but with my wife coming along, I have my head instructor, Sean Clayton. I have a couple of coaches that have trained privately with me for 8 years at my house. So we're now actually coming at this with a team of people to teach.
Which is really nice when you've got a collaborative. Bree is also on our team here at Lemonadio, and I can tell you that I'm like, we lift and lean around here a lot.
Yeah.
And you've got to have staff and people and other practices coming into a space like this if you're going to do a wellness center.
Absolutely. This being my fourth commercial space, I can tell you that you pay rent 24/7.
Yeah.
Triple net is no joke this year. So we need to maximize the space. We have the 501c3 status, so we can attract some grant money, hopefully, to run some really great programs. We're working with Recovery Without Walls. We're working with Hope. We're working with there's another one called Patriot Recovery that we're in contact with.
Well, it's nice to be a place when you've got a place that you can say, hey, come and do whatever it is you're programming. And it is nice and it's convenient because it's on 151. And I'm excited that we've got this so close to us.
Yeah.
Personally. Good morning, Kara. Jane said, I love double take when you looked at your son with the spiky Legos. Hi, Mari. Thank you so much for joining us. Here we are. It's Friday. I had quite an evening last night, so I didn't even know if I was going to be able to have Mike on. I was all day working. Cliff and I passing ships. I forgot equipment. He stopped at my gig to pick up equipment for his gig. We are getting it together. My son's like, I need to be picked up. I'm like, I'm not done for an hour. He gets a ride home to a home that has no power. They shut off my road.
Oh, my God. But that little dinky rainstorm.
Right? It knocked down something that knocked the power off to our whole neighborhood. It was only our neighborhood.
That's crazy.
Right? So instead of they just put the caution tape around the road and they just left it there.
Wow.
There's no street lights. We can't see anything. So I had to go all the way around to get to my home. And then I sat here by candlelight getting ready for my procedure today. So wonderful. So my husband, when I got up this morning, I'm like, you got to be kidding me, because he started the generator and there were absolute telephone the cords everywhere. Cords. I was like, we have people coming to this house today. So to have your own space, I'm so jealous.
We're very lucky. We're blessed.
Yeah. Good morning, Claire. Thanks for joining us.
We actually, and my family we're actually moving out of a house we've been in for 20 years now too.
Talk to me about that, because we're in the process right now of looking for a location, talking about it's our family home, but we've had 5 kids here. We've had 1,000,005 people we've housed here.
Yes.
People have stayed with us, and we're in the process right now of talking about selling this, moving on, looking at other places, staying on the Cape.
Well, moving on was hard.
Yeah.
Not even really a decision. It was made, it wasn't even a decision we made to move on. It's what we had to do in the end in order to maintain a certain style of living. I mean, let me tell you something. When I get back into working with my nonprofit, it's a scary thing looking for a place to live on the Cape. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're getting for rent is a sin. It should be a crime. It really is. And it's a hard situation moving on. Like you said, this has been a home base. We call my house the compound. Everybody's come there. Everybody's lived there. And we have wonderful, wonderful memories.
And please let me tell you, when I say like open house, you house homeless, you like unhoused anybody. You're like, come on, here you go. Here's a shirt. Here's a clothes. Here's this. You were working on that mission for a while. So I know that your house is very much like mine, where it's like, come on in and stay. Well, how long is it? Right. Yeah, I've got a guest right now.
Yeah. And and that is, as long as people like you and me have a place where we can do that, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
And I decided as a family, we just needed to kind of focus on this new opportunity that we have. We're downsizing there. We're going to be in an apartment for a year so that we can focus on building this business. We're blessed to have the opportunity. We just happened into it through a real estate friend. She texted me. She's like, did you know this was open? I'm like, what? I looked at it. I'm like, next to Pizza Guys, that is beautiful.
Yeah, perfect.
And I think what we have is the perfect mix of nonprofit and for-profit business. So I'm not funded by grant money. So I don't have all the red tape that those who are funded by grant money have to go through to do anything in their studio. We can pretty much do anything we want. We can do the for-profit programs. People can come there and get paid. And we can provide a space for practitioners to do their acupuncture, their massage. We can do group. Our large scale picture is, and everything changes. And I'll be back on the show to talk about things too in the future. Come see us this weekend at the farmers market.
Yeah, they're going to be outside. And I heard a flute. You promised me a flute.
Yes, talking to Emma Mills, a lovely, lovely woman over there. Old friend of mine. Emma Mills is a musician. She's a native.
Yeah.
Belongs to the Wampanoag tribe, who has her music is on Spotify.
We love Emma.
She does meditative flute, which was like so cool. And I'm like, Emma, could you ever come and do that for my Tai Chi? She's the one who said, well, go check if there's going to be music, because I can't do my flute if there's any music over there.
11 and 12, and we can do a flute. We will not upset the church parishioners if there's a little bit of flute going on.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. And I hope to present her at our grand opening on November 2nd too.
Oh, I love that. Emma, you're amazing. Good morning, Mark. Hey, Ricky, what's up? DJ Sturdy, one of our good friends. He was at the Best Ofs. You did a great job, buddy. And I was so excited to be there nominated next to you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm really excited to talk to Mike Dimaggio about his new community space, because that's really what we've been building with the Mashpee Farmers Market, is a community of people that are looking for a place to go that's affordable, that might check a box for them. It's not the same box for everybody.
Nope.
You might like to have a little bit of live entertainment and have a beer, or you might be there using your benefits and getting some fresh food. Or you might just want to sit in the grass, put your feet in the grass and eat from a food truck. I mean, we've got all of these options, which is really, really nice. And I love that you're bringing that community aspect of gathering to your new studio, where you've got the wellness programs, you've got the classes still, because our kids need to be active. They need to be away from a TV screen. I know that for a fact. When your kid is employed in a sport, doing an activity, they are just more productive, period. And it's better for their brain. It really just is. So it's nice that you're back in Mashpee on this side of the on the road
Yeah, right.
right there at that studio to bop in. I think it's going to take off.
Well, I hope so. And again, if you're out there and you're listening, if you have a practice, if you have a passion, if you love to work with people, and it's you're finding it hard to work out of your own house, or get your product out there, come see us. Me and Bree. Bree is actually my program director over there. We're putting together a really cool team of people that are going to be available at the center. Their services will be available there. It's going to be a community-oriented space from the day we open. So we're going to have kids programs. We're going to have adult programs. We're going to have tons of recovery support. Almost everything we do there is going to be recovery support based and, related to that sort of thing.
I love that. Aaron, you said that you're going to have some T-shirts.
What are we doing
Talk
with
to me about the
T-shirts?
T-shirts.
For 20,
Go ahead.
for 5% off, which means they're $10, and you can get 5% off on the shirt just for signing up, or new existing customers at iie.com.
I love
He's
it.
getting it all in there. Did you see that?
Seriously.
You're a natural.
I need a spokesperson like you. Listen, patient,
Yes.
perfect.
But,
Talk to me about some of your students. I know that you've not just worked with kids, you've worked with adults as well.
Oh, I've been blessed. I've had such good people that I've worked with and have come across. Currently, I have a core of students, about 10 or 15 of them that have been, and about 5 of them have been with me almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
At the new location. My wife walked in 9 years ago, almost to the day, because her anniversary was just the other day, with her friend Clayton. They both worked over at the quarter deck. They came to check out. They heard about me through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
And we're looking for some martial arts. They came in 9 years ago. And, the world was very different for me back then. I had just closed down my last commercial studio, and we had opened up in my basement kind of on a whim without no plan.
Yeah.
They stayed with it. We've had up to 45 to 50 people over the years training in our basement at our home, which has created quite the
spectacle of
our home, making it very opportune time to separate the business again from the home, because it gets a little bit crazy. This young man right here grew up in a Kung Fu studio. He's a Kung Fu kid because his parents, me and his mom, met through Kung Fu. So he's in the pure Kung Fu kid, grew up in the studio, grew up with all this great, wonderful people that support him. I train out in New York at a place called George Creighton's Lung Fu Pai. And we have a whole family of people out there that we go, and they support us. We have some great friends out in Worcester. Oh, we're going to have a lion dance at the open. I don't know if y'all know what a lion dance is.
I have no idea what a lion dance is.
It's a traditional Chinese tradition. When you open a business, you have the lion come and bless it. It's a 5 to 8 man team that has a lion head, and they have drums, and they walk around. They do acrobatics. They go into every business and they bless the business, and then you give them some food in their mouth. Food being money in a red envelope.
All right, then.
That's how they get paid.
That's how we get paid, everybody. We're missing the mark here. Good
Yes.
morning, Ryan. Claire says, thank you so much. Great information. I'll see you on Sunday. Good morning, Danielle from Florida. Ryan, man. Susan, thank you so much for joining us. We've got you-Sijo, Mike Dimaggio in the studio. He is opening up his new wellness center, which is on 151. And he's just talking about the different aspects and talking about your grand opening.
Yeah, grand opening November 2nd. We have a soft grand opening on October 19th, where we're going to be doing an all-female recovery-based martial arts class.
Amazing.
My wife, Victoria, and one of my coach, Amanda, is going to be running that class. Our recovery-based martial arts class is a big part. It's running every Thursday at 11 a.m. right now. I'm going to be putting all the classes that are available right now on Facebook every week now, because I just started doing that. I don't know why I didn't think of this before.
Well, it's just an easier way to outreach.
Yeah.
currently right now
Right
in the
now,
world.
right now, whatever you're interested in, come into the center for, be it martial arts, Tai Chi, Qigong, personal training. You come in now, we're going to get you started for free. We're not starting up any sort of memberships or dues until our grand opening. That's the day we're going to kick it off. And we'll have some great specials that day too.
Amazing.
And as always, my big reason for getting out of the business of martial arts and the commercial studio business was because people couldn't afford it anymore.
Yeah.
We're hoping to have an option here where that's not, if you need this and if you truly want to do it, money's not going to stop it here.
Moms and dads are nodding their head yes, because this is back to school and this is when we're shelling out the bucks for all of the things our kids want to do.
Hey,
And
I opened my first studio in '97, and you know what made. Wow.
Hi, Spider.
Hi there. Did we invite him?
He called him. I was like, oh my God. Thank God it was a daddy long legs.
That must mean something. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know if that's a well wish or what. I'm gonna take that as a good sign.
Yeah.
It's a
But
good
listen,
omen.
parents out there, I feel you, because when I opened in '97, what made you big time was you had a 3-color ad in the phone book. I don't know if you remember those.
Oh my God, that's dated.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah, and people didn't have a cell phone bill. They didn't to speak of. They didn't have a cable bill. There was so many expenses that we have today, and for these kids today to be keeping busy is so hard.
Yeah.
With all the expenses we have.
Yeah.
We have $500 worth of expenses a month that was never heard of back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand you can't afford $150 a month.
We can't even afford groceries right now. Let's talk about it.
The average person can. Never mind the.
I know.
It doesn't even the tiers don't even matter anymore. I can't afford to walk into Stop and Shop unless I got $100 in my pocket.
Oh my God! Right.
So bring yourself, bring the kids. There's all kinds of ways. We're looking for community support. We need help opening the building. People can be part of the staff. We'll figure out a way for everybody who wants to train at the center. Money will not be.
I love that option of trade because I think that that's really good to be able to use sweat equity. We're going back to the way we used to be as people, where we're like, I need this job done. What can you offer me in respect? Because I don't have any dollars.
Yep.
Ryan says, congratulations, Mike. Looking forward to seeing your new place. Good morning, Michelle. Mark, Lauren, thank you all so much for joining us this morning.
It's great to see all those people. Come by and visit me. I get lonely during the day. I'm over there listening to my music and getting fresh roll or pizza, guys, depending if I want to be good or bad.
Fresh roll is so good.
Fresh roll is awesome.
So good.
And then pizza guys, the other side of the coin, they're awesome too.
Fresh roll is always at the Mashpee Farmers Market. I got hooked on their cauliflower wing thing that they do. It's it's magic.
Shrimp tofu.
Yeah, right.
Really good.
I know. Gotta try it. Vegetables, just sneaking in vegetables. I've never seen my son so excited to eat them. So thank you very much for doing what you do, Fresh Roll.
Yeah, Fresh Roll. Chai over at Fresh Roll is bringing his son in already. And
that's awesome.
We got a great community at Brickyard Place too that includes Fresh Roll, it includes pizza guys, it includes the nail salon over there, White Lion Bakery.
Yeah.
Really cool. It's just a really cool vibe over there and probably the best commercial studio I've had yet.
That's exciting.
And we got some cool logos that Bree's working on. Keep your eyes on Facebook. All of you people, I see there's a lot of comments over there today. I'm going to check those out later. Talk to me. Come see me. Come bring me some ideas. Bring me some people for our team. We are interviewing now people for our team. So we want practitioners, massage therapists, acupuncture, any sort of I have got nobody for yoga yet. Bring them in. We need a yoga teacher. Anybody that we can to put on this effective team for holistic wellness. That's what we're looking for over at the center. And don't take your piercings out or cover your tattoos because we want you to come as you are. That's what the center is.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Junior, thank you so much for jumping into the show. Junior has been amazing. He's been such a help for us, but he's also got a great business, the Cape Landscaping. So if you're looking for something to be done and you're on a waiting list or you don't like your current people, definitely reach out to Junior. Hardest working guy and an amazing volunteer for us at the Mashpee Farmers Market. Like for no reason at all. I said, I need help. He's like, I'll be there. and
That's the kind of people we need.
Yes, please. And
Yeah.
thank you. It's really, really refreshing to have a wonderful community that we do and people that are willing to just pitch in because. And I appreciate that so
we
much.
We don't have enough of that these days.
No. Good
We
morning,
really
Dave Hegner. And I think that we do if we ask and we give specific jobs.
Absolutely.
So we've got a new volunteer that is starting and she needs some community service for her daughter. And she's like, I think that this will be a great place for her. I'm like, awesome. You know, everything's in shifts. So you know what to expect.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact that, I
Yeah.
love the fact that people are now reaching out and saying, I've got this. This is the skill I have.
Yeah.
This is what I have to offer. Do you have need of this? And I'm like, absolutely. We'll find a home for you.
Well, people like us, and we also have Bree on the team. We have wonderful people. We got to organize that through Inspiration is Everywhere, our nonprofit. Anybody who needs those community hours, we have a million things you can do. Now we have the center where we can put people to work over there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a community effort, and community is a different look than it was 25 years ago. This is not what we grew up in, and we got to stop complaining about that. We have to make it what we want it to be.
Yeah. So once again, tell everybody what it is that you're working on in the studio.
We are working on a complete build out for one thing. Anybody who can offer their skills and professional handiwork, we gotta build a waiting room, some offices out back. My son is designing the security system for inside, right, Aaron?
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yep.
And also, you might want to know our kids are in kids class.
Yep.
Tell me about it.
Have Bella and Adri. Then second, we have Rhea sometimes.
Yeah, Rhea sometimes comes to kids class. He's talking about the people in his class.
I love that.
Our programs start from 3 to 5 years old. Our juniors are 7 to 9, and then we go to adult kung fu after
And we're
that.
trying to get our friend Bella in.
You're trying to get your niece Bella back in, right? That's my granddaughter.
Mhm.
So how are your moves? Where are you at in your kung fu journey, Aaron?
Like pretty good.
Yeah.
You got good moves?
Yep, pretty good actually.
Can you show him a tiger hand? That's right. Very
I
good.
love it.
So yes, we are opening the Center for Wellness here in Mashpee. It's going to be a community-based center that will provide recovery support, holistic wellness programs, personal training. We're going to have some of the coolest, most unique personal trainers over there, myself included, Bree included.
I think that that's fun because I think fitness should be fun and it should be something a little bit different. I mean, you have to trick me to work out. So if you're like, we're going to go do this, I'm like, okay.
I've always said,
I don't mind doing it when I'm doing it. But if you're like telling me that this is going to be this, I'm not doing it.
That's right. And I've always
trick
said,
me into fun.
For kids and adults alike, I don't care if I'm the world's best martial artist, 10-time world champion, train with Bruce Lee, whatever. If the class isn't fun, you're not going back.
Yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
have fun, and it's got to be useful, and it's got to be effective.
I love it, and thank you for bringing this to the community.
That's what we give at MBW Kung Fu. That's what we're going to give at the center: holistic wellness based, practitioners and arts. We consider it an art.
It is an art. Aaron, thank you so much for popping by. I'm sad I'm going to miss you on Sunday, but I do understand. I've been trying feverishly to get Marie Oliva on the show with us. I was supposed to talk to her a little bit earlier. She is very much in the weeds right now. So Canal Day was supposed to be on Saturday, and they've moved all the festivities to Sunday. So, I mean, we're talking 7,000 people that come and visit this event. And Marie is the president and CEO of the Cape Cod Canal Region Chamber. Sunday is the farmer's market.
Yep, Sunday we're going to go to the farmer's market.
Yep, farmer's market. Kids Day. If there's anything I can do to help you guys with that just sounds like a nightmare with moving everything. But
I know, I feel so bad, Marie. And I know some of our vendors like Aaron are going to be over at Canal Day. So it does shift things just a little bit for us. Also, if you're planning on doing the 5K, that is staying through the rain on Saturday. So if you train for it and you wanted to, I know our friend Noah was really a little bit upset that we were moving Canal Day festivities to another day. But honestly, it's going to be so gross out. We haven't had rain in a month.
I know. And now it comes this weekend when
And
I'm
all of a
all
sudden,
ready to go.
Right?
Because everybody, first thing they say, well, what if it rains? Well, if it rains, we won't be out there. What do you want me to tell you?
Sunday is going to be a nice day. So
Yes.
we actually got the pick. I hate that when you're the one that picked the right day and you're like, yay. And everyone's like, no, that's the rain day. I'm like, no. Like my son who is now going, he's another one of our helpers at the market.
Yeah, we haven't seen rain in a month.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Literally crazy.
Aaron,
guys
you're
just stand
amazing.
down.
I think you've got a career in
I
radio.
think he does, but you got to put that down when we're on the air. Yeah, come down, guys. And all you folks commenting, get a hold of us. Bring your ideas, bring yourselves, sign up for some programs. Oh, I'm doing cardio.
Because you're not. And wait, one more thing.
Because I don't have enough to do. I'm also doing 2 to 3 cardio trainings a week now. Did my first one the other day, probably my first cardio.
So what's a cardio training?
Oh my gosh.
Because it doesn't sound great to me.
No,
You gotta
it's-
sell me on
but
this.
it's fun. We had one of the most popular cardio kung fu classes on the Cape.
Okay, so we're
At
doing
the
kung fu.
YMCA back around 2010 to 2012. We were packing the place with 40 people.
Yeah.
They had to take numbers, and it was on all female class because females work harder than males. And they had a crazy good time.
You
and
heard
we
that.
laughed. They do. They absolutely do. I've never had a man commit to the cardio program because it was hard.
Yeah.
And it was being taught by a man, and they don't like that either.
Yep.
So as soon as it's hard, they go on to something else, right? Women say, oh, this is hard. I'm going to get good at this.
Right.
And they become beasts.
What?
They
Give me
really
a challenge. We're
Yeah,
up.
That's right. So now we're bringing cardio kung fu back. It's a very fun class. It's to your favorite music. You don't jump around. You move around. We can go at a beginner level, an intermediate level, to super advanced, where you're jumping in the air and stuff, and you can all be in the same class.
Oh.
The main thing is we're laughing at each other. We're having fun. I did my first training 2 nights ago.
Amazing.
One front kick a little bit too high, and I'm feeling it the next day.
That's me. That's my life now.
I'll be posting the
Like, what
free.
did I do to myself? I
Yeah.
just walked up the stairs.
Right. I walked up the stairs. I don't know what the hell happened. But I'm going to be training some not as old as me instructors like Bree
Yep.
to do the more advanced classes, because when it kicks on, there's going to be a demand for it.
Yep.
And during that process, I'm just calling it cardio training. I'll let you guys know on Facebook when it is. Come in, have fun, laugh. Christine Frottenhue was out there she was an old cardio kung fu
Oh, that's awesome.
practitioner. She came. My coach
I think I
Amanda
would like
came.
that more. However, I feel like I would look weird. Like I'm not that I'm one of those people that are worried about what people think about when they're watching me, but I don't like going into a place where they're clearly already practiced. They're clearly already know the program. And there's Stephanie like,
nope, this is a very beginner. Literally my first.
the off clapper. I don't need to be the off clapper.
we always have them. We always have that person who counts
Hey!
to 9. There's no 9s in this class. We go up to 8 and we go back to 1.
Good morning, Trish.
And then I hear 9. There's no 9s in this class.
I'm the 9. It's me. Anybody got a 9er in there?
It's by the beat. It's an 8 count beat. We do it by the measure. But main thing is we have fun and we laugh. We don't take ourselves too seriously. At MBWK or the center, it's all about having a good time. We're all just trying to be healthier. We're trying to.
That's it. That's like the one step. You just got to get the one step in motion to start a new habit. You know what I mean?
You don't have to jump in the air. You just have to change the way you're doing things. And Kung Fu teaches you a way of changing the way you move your body, which creates new pathways in your mind about how you think.
Yeah.
So the internal and the external are being taken care of both. That's how Kung Fu is the oldest wellness program on the books. It's over 3,000 years old in written history. And the way we live in a traditional Kung Fu lifestyle is recovery. It's exactly what we do in recovery. And it's funny how the world comes all the way around to create all these brand new programs based on what we know now to go back to something they've been doing for 3,000 years. Before they knew any of this
we could do this better. We know better. No,
you can't.
Go back to the beginning.
Go back to the beginning. No, listen, and I know we're running short on time, but if you're going to spend your money and your time and you're going to go somewhere and you're going to sweat and you're going to buy clothes and you're going to leave your family, why not do something that gives you health and wellness, maintains your fitness or makes it better, but also gives you that skill that could save your life someday.
Yeah.
And that's what my martial fitness idea is all about. Everything we do has a martial aspect to it.
Trish, I think we just decided that that's going to be our new team name is the Niners. She wants to know where the class
That's
is.
perfect.
I know.
I'll get you T-shirts.
We are the
Bring the
Niners.
Niners.
It's our new
We're gonna
group.
have so much fun.
Yep, we'll get you T-shirts.
I love it.
Whoever signs up,
I'm
if
gonna spend my money now.
I know.
they say hello, they can get free T-shirts.
That's it. Just giving it away. Giving away the
Yep.
house.
Free T-shirts.
All you have to do is say
You
hello.
heard
All
me.
right, that's enough. Yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh, everybody. Aaron, I love it. Mike, tell everybody where you're located before we head on out
We
and
are
get on with our
located
day.
Our beautiful new studio, which our soft grand opening on October 19th, our grand opening on November 2nd, but we are currently open every day. And if you want to meet me there, text me, message me at 439 Route 151, also known as Nathan Ellis Highway, unit number 6. We are to the immediate left of Pizza Guys, to the immediate right of Fresh Rolls.
Best studio he's had.
It really is, and it's going to be phenomenal, and all of you people are going to be part of it. So come in.
Yep. We'll see them on Sunday over at the Mashpee Farmers Market. We'll be there at 11 o'clock. Emma Jo will be having her flute. We'll have a little Tai Chi.
Emma Jo, you got to get it out for me.
Yeah. And then Bodie Corona is going to be joining us. And he is a high school student on Cape that is absolutely phenomenal. It's just him and his guitar. And it's just really, really
Oh my
incredible,
God.
the
I'm really looking
entertainment.
forward to that. I'm
So
gonna get Bodie over at my grand opening.
he's amazing. He
Cool.
really is. Whatever it is you're doing this weekend, I hope you don't float away. Everybody, Canal Day is now on Sunday and the 5K stays on Saturday. I was hoping to get Marie together, but she was in the waiting room of a different login thing that I gave her. So we tried Marie.
Well, we'll see everybody at the center. We'll see everybody at the farmers market this weekend, right?
That's it.
All right. Very good.
Aaron, you're going to say goodbye?
Say goodbye to your people.
Bye, guys. See you soon.
Oh, I love it. He's a professional. He really is.
He really is.
I'll type it in the chat, Trish. Bye, everybody.